dollars per day or dollars per day per day. That might seem like a ridiculous unit, but we use it in physics literally all the time. That famous law you probably remember from school, F equals ma. Well, units of acceleration are distance per time, meters per second squared. Time divided by time might seem weird, but if you've taken calculus, it's just another fancy way of saying the second derivative or the slope of the slope. Why do we care about that? I'm kind of a super nerd. This is my Patreon data on the back end. This is the first month we made $500, which is amazing. This also is the first month that I made $400 on TikTok. So with the little like $20 from Amazon, we're actually going to be over $1,000 a month for the first time in the history of the channel, which is amazing. But $12,000 a year is nowhere close to any of the teacher salaries I used to have, which is my sort of target that I'm aiming for. What did I mean though about time per time? The number of Patreon supporters that I have is going up, but it's kind of hard to quantify. So I turned to Microsoft Excel and I did some math nerd magic. These are my daily earnings from TikTok that are kind of spiky and hard to do anything with. One day it's $80, another day it's $1, another day it's 82 cents, another day it's 13. You get the idea. It's a little bit hard to predict. So this aggregate sheet adds together the data from TikTok, the data from Patreon, the data from Amazon, which is quite low, but growing. Buy my books with my affiliate links if you have the ability to do that. And I recently added Instagram subscribers kind of on accident. Didn't know that was a thing, but now I'm making 25 cents a day from that. That all gets added into this number. And this is part of why I'm making the video. Holy buckets, we're making $100 a day for the first time. Of course, I can't sustain that. It'll be down to 86 cents again tomorrow because that's how the internet works. It's really spiky, but the time thing. I was a little sick of just having total uncertainty of what the future looks like. So I ran a linear regression on this data. You will notice that it's definitely spiky, but it's definitely spiky in the upward direction. So while having a $100 day is amazing, I know I'll have $14 days in the future. So I ran a linear regression on the aggregate data and look at this number. This is the number of days until the channel is financially viable. It is not the most stable number in the world, but we have crossed the 6-month threshold. 6 months until financial viability. Today it says 3.7 months because we have a spiky day. And then the aggregate average of that is 9 months. Thank you to everyone that is supporting on Patreon, specifically that is buying through affiliate links, or that is just watching, sharing, liking, and commenting on the TikTok app specifically. Instagram stopped paying creators, so those are the two main buckets right now. I've been holding this book. I'm going to tag the video where I already discussed it, but for now, thank you again, and let's try to get that number from 6 months to 0 months. Happy reading.